Maybe I just found the answers. Maybe I just found the answers in you. Come give me all your love. I want you to know we can make it together. Let the wind blow. All we need is each other. Come take my hand. You're all that I have now. I won't let you go. 'Cause I found all the answers in you. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It is a very bad day so far. So Ashlynn is sick. If you saw the last video, you know that. We know she has a double ear infection. No. We also know that she has thrush, but we don't know if or what else could be bothering her because she's pretty miserable, especially today. But yeah, I just got back from Walmart and the pharmacy because I had to pick up my medicine and I had to get medicine and supplies for Ashlynn. I had to get her some ibuprofen because the doctor told me to try switching to ibuprofen instead of Tylenol because the Tylenol is not bringing her fever down. She's on day 3 of having high fevers. Her temperature has not gone below 99 something since Thursday that I know of. I also got her some Pedialyte because she doesn't seem to be nursing normally. She has no interest in real food, really, so I can't really get her to eat food, and she only nurses a little bit. For the most part, she just falls asleep. So I got her some Pedialyte just to make sure she doesn't get dehydrated, so hopefully she'll take that. And I also got her some vapor bath soap just in case. Oh, I know. We have not gotten her COVID test results back yet, so I don't know what the deal is with that. Last night, we almost rushed Ashlynn to the emergency room because she woke me up. She woke me up at like 3 a.m. Fussing. And she felt really hot, like really hot. Like she's felt hot for days, but I could just tell that she was hotter than she has been. Look at the poor girl. So I took her temperature and it was 104.9 last night at like 3 a.m. So I was so close to taking her to the ER, but I gave her some Tylenol and just waited to see if it helped any. And thankfully the fever did go down and she wasn't too bad besides that. She was like slightly lethargic-ish, but that could have just been because it was so late. But I ended up emailing the doctor this morning to ask them about it, and they gave me a call and told me that just because she has a high fever doesn't necessarily mean that we have to take her to the ER. So that made me feel better for not taking her to the ER. But they just gave me a list of things to watch out for, like if she doesn't produce enough diapers, wet diapers, or if she starts having a lot of issues with breathing, or if she just gets worse. Then they told me to go to the ER, but they said that if it's just a high fever, that it's not really necessary unless the fever still doesn't go away for however much longer. But yeah, like I said, they told me to pick up some ibuprofen instead, so I did that. So hopefully she starts feeling better. I picked up some McDonald's for us because it's lunchtime and McDonald's is always a pick-me-up, and I was already out, so I just went ahead and got McDonald's. See, Nuggies made her happy. Huh? Did Nuggies make you happy? Yeah, so I just took her temperature again, and it was down to 99.1. So it's gone down. Hopefully it won't go back up again. Who knows? She's in a decent mood right now. She was screaming her head off like she was in pain for a while there. But the nuggets made her happy, so good thing I got nuggets. But yeah, I gave her some ibuprofen and I got some Pedialyte in her bottle that she had a little bit of. But yeah, like I said, we know she has a double ear infection. She had a COVID test done yesterday, but we still have to wait for the results. Might get them, I doubt we'll get them today, maybe tomorrow, but most likely on Monday. But yeah, she does seem to be getting a cough now. And
no,
she does seem to be getting a cough. I think she does also have diarrhea. She has kind of been making weird grunting sounds when she's breathing, and I don't like it. Just happens here and there, so I don't know if it's related or if it's just her making noises. Wants to be held the majority of the time. She'll get in a playful mood here and there, but not as much as usual. And like I said, she was pretty like sleepy out of it last night when she woke up at 3. She kind of like, she woke up fussing. I took her temperature, gave her some medicine. And she, well, actually the reason that, the thing that woke me up was she scared the crap out of me. Like she started to fuss, which when she starts to fuss at night, I usually will just get her and put her on the boob, nurse her. And then, you know, she goes right back to sleep. So that's what I did. I started to nurse her. Yes, Nugget. I started to nurse her and I started to like doze back off, and then I heard like, I don't know, it was like a cough or a gag somewhere in between there, and even Christopher heard it. Like he was, Cleo, don't even, leave it. He was upstairs and he like a second later came back to the room and was like, was that Ashlynn? Like that sounded scary. And I was like, yeah, that was Ashlynn. I don't know what it was. Like it was either a cough or a gag. Like I kind of thought she was about to puke on me. So that's why, that's what actually happened.
What other pair of glasses is that?
My desk, I believe. In that long white thing by the binders.
The cat's in there. Wow, wow! Wow, wow! Wow, wow!
So that's what woke me up, and I decided to check her temperature because she felt really, really hot, like I explained earlier. And then she kind of just laid on me halfway using a pacifier and like just stared off into space for a while, and then she got fussy again, and then I just adjusted how she was laying and she laid back down and fell asleep.
Hi, Mommy.
Guess
Hi,
what
Mommy.
happened at Walmart?
Hi, Mommy.
You did a gay?
I walked back out of Walmart. I put the kids in the car, put the stuff in the car. I walked around, got in the driver's seat, and was plugging my phone in and stuff, and looked up, and this was on our windshield.
You got a love letter.
Love letter.
Why does it look like a little child drew that?
Love letter. Love letter.
I can't read this.
Love letter. Shire. Shire.
Did you text him?
No.
Oh yeah, because he didn't have your number. You gotta get an app.
I'm like 99, or no, not. I'm like 95% sure I saw who it was. Because whenever I was getting out of the car and unbuckling them and about to walk into the store, like the aisle right in front of where I was parked, it was this scrawny ass white dude who you could tell is one of the ones that thinks he's black. like sagging his pants. He had some dumbass mask on. And he looked right at me, and I just was like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I got kids with me, so. And I walk in the store, get all my stuff, come back out, and that's just sitting on the windshield.
It really looks like my brother could probably draw a face better than that. What is that?
Like, what is he doing? Just having notebook paper on hand to do that crap? I saw the piece of paper and I was like...
Maybe he went in there and tore it out of a book because he can't afford to buy one.
I was hoping that it was someone that was like being nice, trying to pay it forward, and was just putting money on some random person's car.
I'll hope someone mine.
That's what Mom said. Mom was like, did Chris text him yet? I was like, no, he's asleep. Oh well, lock up and watch your back. He sounds like trash and they're usually trouble. Yeah, Mom, because I was totally actually gonna freaking pursue that.
I don't know, a fake white gangster that writes in cursive?
Not you. Nanny.
As soon as you read that, he said
Nanny.
scene. If you don't know when to use scene versus saw,
I seen.
no. Are you trying to steal a nuggie? I thought I gave you one.
Nanny. Hey, Sissy.
You didn't get her results yet?
Nanny, run in. Nanny. Nanny.
You don't let me sign up anymore.
Hey, maybe I'll send you money.
I thought about that.
Yum, yum, yum.
Be
Yum,
worth
yum,
it.
yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum.
Man, I know you saw the subcontractor parking pass in the windshield, dog. You think she works on the power plant?
Is it on the windshield? I mean, I just assume that when you see me walking around in public with my 2 kids that you're not going to want to holler at me.
You know what that letter tells me? He was in jail. That's how he wrote his letters. Cursive. I can tell.
What, did you write your letters in cursive?
No, all caps.
Of course you did.
They were
that.
lowercase, but all caps. That's how I write my start cards too. And someone was like, "Who wrote this start card?" I was like, "I did." "Were you locked up?" I was like, "Yeah, for like almost a year." I'm like, "I can tell how you write your." I was like, all right, makes sense, I guess.
Maybe he thought that it would make him look better if he wrote in cursive.
No, that's pretty neat handwriting. Probably spent some time.
So whenever I got home and was getting the kids out of the car, London had fallen asleep, and this is how I found her asleep in her car seat when we got home. Look at that.
How did you do that?
Look at you.
Morning.
Oh goodness. Did you hear that? Her pooping. You hear her? Yeah, so if you couldn't tell from me explaining to Christopher, someone left a note on the car for me whenever I was in Walmart. I am about to put it on the screen, but it is quite a mature note, so I would recommend skipping past this if you are young or should not be reading this. Yeah, someone left this note on the car for me. It's very weird, very creepy, and just like, no. If you're a dude, don't do this. Don't do this. I mean, like, you see someone that looks like this, but a mask on, with 2 kids walking into Walmart, and that's what you think is a good idea? You think it's a good idea to hit on me? Leave me a note like that?
Morning.
It was cause of my TikTok leggings.
Morning. Morning.
I can't can't. That's ridiculous. I had some things I needed to do for school today, but I feel like I just can't concentrate on them because I'm too busy worrying about keeping an eye on Ashlynn and comforting her. So like I can't concentrate and do this stuff, so I'm having to push it till tomorrow. Because I just I'm not really in the right headspace to be trying to force myself to do school assignments right now. Okay, so some of you know that we are getting a new puppy. She will be ready in 2 weeks. So we'll be getting her in 2 weeks. And I want to do a cute little like puppy name reveal when we get her. So I'm gonna film a section of the name reveal, and also maybe do some other crafty things just to like relax and do something fun today. So at Walmart I picked up some stuff. I got paper towels because we ran out of paper towels. I got Ashlynn's ibuprofen, I got her Pedialyte, and I got her the vapor bath soap. I also got me another pack of Circus Peanuts candy just because I saw them and I was like, I'll get them. And I got some paper plates for crafts and things like that. Got some paint colors, which partially I picked out for this project and also just to have in general. I got some paint brushes. I got these 2 picture frames because I see all over TikTok where people paint on the glass and it looks super cool, and I want to see if I can do it. Hopefully I can get like a good design out of this. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna do some painting today. And then for London, I got her these little window sun catcher things, a cat, a dinosaur, a cupcake, and a rainbow that she can paint. And then, you know, you hang them in front of the window and just something a little fun for her. I want to get her some like little statues to paint, but I never really see any good ones at Walmart. Like, you know how they have like the little ceramic little figures and you can paint them? The only thing I saw at Walmart today was like they had a couple little tiny wooden birdhouses, but I want something cooler than that for her to paint. Well, the doctor's office just called. Thankfully I answered because it said no caller ID for some reason. And first of all, I have her pediatrician's number saved in my phone. And second of all, like, usually if it wasn't a saved number, it would still say a number, but for some reason it said no caller ID. But I just happened to answer because I just had like a feeling that it was possibly important. So, I mean, I guess my gut instincts are on par. But yeah, they called back with her test results. And Ashlynn, her COVID test came back negative. So that's good. Don't know why she's sick, because I don't think just an ear infection would cause all of this. So they said it could be a different virus, but not COVID, so. Time to cook.
He is purring and vibrating my wiener.
Arlo.
Hear him?
Yes, I hear
He's
him.
loud.
Ashlynn. Hello, what's it doing? Fever went back up to 104 something after it was down to 99 for a minute. I'm trying to do my school assignments that I was supposed to have done days ago, but never got the chance to because I was too busy with Ashlynn. But she's doing okay right now. She's in her high chair having a snack, and it's due tonight, so I have to get it done today. So I did half of what I needed to do. I'm almost done. And then I have a couple of different like lists and things that I want to make. Sorry, the TV's loud back there. I painted over something I painted a couple days ago because I figured out I didn't like it and it wouldn't go with the theme of the other paintings I wanted to do. So I came up with another thing, or found another idea, and I started painting it, but then I didn't like how I did it, so I had to change it up again. And then London keeps sneaking over here and scribbling paint on my spots. So yeah, I gotta go back in and touch it up again and hopefully be done with it so I can move on to the next one, because I have 3 other canvas paintings I want to do. And I also want to try out the TikTok trend with the glass paintings. I think that will be really cool if I can figure it out. We'll see how that goes. Might let Lennon paint those little glass sun catcher things, which I didn't get the special sun catcher paint for them because, like, I don't know, I guess it doesn't really matter. So she can just use my acrylic paints with me. Decided once again I don't like this and I'm changing the color palette again. So I don't know if I will ever finish this painting. But let's see what Lennon wants to paint. Stand up.
That.
Which one?
That one.
Get it. Which one do you want to do? You want to do the dinosaur? Okay. Mommy's gonna do the cupcake. Well, I guess I'll do it with you now.
You're so.
Thanks.
Ew. Ew. Ew.
His tail. Cute.
Cupcake.
Yeah, cupcake. Look at him. So these are the 2 paintings that I got done. Still want to do 2 more. But then with this one, I gave it just like this tan peach background, and I want to do all of our handprints on it. Shrimp breadcrumbs. Yeah?
What is it?
I bet.
God, dude. Get off my finger.
Here's the big question.
It's gonna take a whole freaking bottle of paint to cover your face.
Get off!
Jesus Christ, you got deep enough cracks in your hand?
Work it.
Kill the motherfucker.
I really swallowed that crust wrong. It's like just stuck in my throat.
I just want to thank you.
Shut up.
Wilson!
Look at Snug.
Sinners?
You're better at finding center than I is. Oh, God. I need for you to give me a back massage.
Just some.
Terrible.
Wilson!
That's good.
Nope, that's Daddy's hand.
Here's what we'll do.
Do it. It's so brand new.
Sophia.
You're lucky you had pants on as well.
Stop!
What?
Stamp your boobs.
Stamp your boobs.
Like that.
I'm not using my hand again. Especially after I've
That has nothing to do with your hand.
Then how are you stamping your boobs?
I would paint my boobs and stamp them.
So use your boobs as the
I got
stamp.
myself into this.
You said stamp my boobs,
Well,
not
that
use my
sounds-
boobs.
Got it.
Figured that was pretty self-explanatory.
Look at my balls.
I dare you. I'll hang it up.
How the fuck you paint yours so fast?
My hand isn't the size of an ogre's.
Mine ain't either.
Yes, it is. Your hand's probably bigger than Trek's.
No, it is not. That ain't even that big of a hand.
We was drinking and stuff, and I don't know.
Remus.
My turn.
I need you to listen
Ready?
more carefully than anything in your life. This can only end badly for you.
Me. Our turn. Our turn. Our turn.
Don't put them on our hands. Put them in the corners.
I will. That's what I'm doing.
Cleo in the bottom left.
Our,
It's just the biggest spot left.
Well, we gotta
our
all in a
turn.
row. Do Cleo, Arlo, and then we'll ask when she gets
Have
here.
to live with the guilt of knowing you did it.
Wash it off!
Cleo's like, what's going on?
Your turn. Your turn.
Take child.
Where did he go that he's already yelling?
Your turn. Your
He's in
turn.
his litter box just yelling.
Hi.
Alright, go.
No, you.
Alright, so here's what we got until we get the new puppy in about 2 weeks, and then we'll add her little paw in there too.
All of my scars start to heal when I'm with you, and I can't explain how I feel when I'm with you. Just give a little bit of your heart